Hey everyone, this is my part 2 of the Kim Kardashian Inspired look. Um, as you all know, I'm new here on YouTube. I just started my beauty channel. I actually started it yesterday, so I currently don't have any subscribers yet, and I actually just made this beauty channel yesterday. So probably the more I make more videos, the more people can see my beauty channel and subscribe to me, leave me comments, and give me some requests. But as of now, I'm new to the YouTube channel. I just created it yesterday. So since I'm not a YouTube partner, YouTube only allows you, I think, 15 minutes. So that's why my first video, not my first video, that's why the first part to this Kim Kardashian look was only 15 minutes long and I got cut off. So I didn't get to show you what I have on my face, and I didn't get to show you the lips, because every time I do a tutorial, it always gets cut off because I only get 15 minutes to do it. So it gets cut off, and then I don't have time to show you what I did to my lips and what I have on my face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make everything part 1 and part 2 because it doesn't allow me to go past 15 minutes. Okay, so what you're gonna do is Kim Kardashian always has really high cheekbones, and what they do is they pretty much contour a lot of her face, and that's what I'm gonna show you today. And what they usually do is they contour her cheekbones to make it really stand out. And then what they do to her is they put a really bright blush on her cheekbones. And I'm not talking about baby pink. Like in some pictures they put a really bright blush on her. And they usually put like a dark pink or like a neon pink. And they put a highlighter too on top of her cheekbones to make her cheekbones really pop out. And for her lips, every time I see Kim Kardashian, she's usually always rocking a smoky look. Either it's a brown smoky look or a gray to silver. And always usually they put a pink lip on her, or they make it really nude. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So the contouring powder that I'm going to use is actually MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish. And it looks like this, and I'm going to use it in dark. And I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. You could use a powder brush or a blush brush, and this is just a really cheap brush that I have, and it's from Eco Tools, and you could get this in any drugstore. So we're just going to take some of that, and what you're going to do is, what I do is, I actually just contour right here, right under my cheekbones. So if you make the fishy face like that, you could see your cheekbones right here. So what I do is I usually just concentrate right here, because if I go in too far, too outwards, I mean, towards the lips, it makes it too noticeable. And my mistake is I always usually apply too much, and when I apply too much, it looks really muddy and it looks fake. And you definitely don't want people to think you definitely don't want your contouring powder to be noticeable, because then it's gonna look fake. So what I'm going to show you is how to make it look more natural and gives it more of a slenderizing contour effect. Because contouring is actually creating shadows on your face to make your not just your cheekbones, but to make the different parts of your face stand out. And another thing it does is it slenderizes your facial features. So I always contour because I always contour my nose, because I think I have a pretty big nose. I don't think I have a big forehead at all, but I definitely do my nose, and I contour my cheeks because I have a pretty chubby face. And also this right here, if you have any chubbiness over here, you could also do that. So contouring is also to slenderize your face, and it gives it more of a slenderizing effect when you go all the way up to your temples, because when it meets, it looks more natural, and you could tell that it's, you can't tell that it's a fake contour, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to show you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to take that, and we're going to start right here in the hollows of our cheeks. And the trick I like to do is I like to start right here, but I try not to go too outward, and I try not to pass half of my eye. Because when you do that, it tends to look more muddy, and it looks really messy. So this light is actually washing my whole face out, so I don't know if you could see that, but you can't really see it that well. I'm using my webcam right now, so it looks really, really bright. I don't know if you could see. I need to get a camera for you guys. So I really need to get a camera so I could do better tutorials for you guys. So you know what I'm gonna do? This is actually not too dark for me, so when you put it on, you can't really tell. But what I also like to contour with is a blush from MAC, and it's really, really dark, and it actually gives a better off effect, and it's called Blunt, the Blunt Blush from MAC, which is this one right here. And you gotta try to be careful and not put too much, because this stuff is really dark. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna start from the hollows of your cheekbones, and you're just gonna go up, just like that, and you're gonna make it go all the way up to your temples, just like that. And if you want, you could also do your forehead if you think you have a big forehead. That. I'm gonna do the other side real quick. So another part of my face that I definitely love to contour is my jawline. If you have a double chin or any chubs down here, you can definitely contour that too. Which definitely slenderizes your face a whole ton. Okay, also right here, the bottom. Okay, so this is totally up to you, but Kim Kardashian, you can totally tell she definitely contours her face. And another thing she also contours a lot is her temples, because as you can see in her pictures, her cheekbones has a shape, and the apple of her cheekbones, it stands out really, really well. And since they put on that bright blush and that highlight color, it makes it stand out even more. Okay, well, that's finished. Oh, you could see it. See, it makes a huge difference. Alright, so now, another thing Kim Kardashian always does in her photos is she always contours her nose. And that's the one thing I noticed from her. Her nose is really, really long, and it's slender, and it looks really, really straight. So basically, contouring, like I told you before, contouring is creating shadows on the face to bring out your features better, and the number one thing it does is it slenderizes. It slenderizes parts of your face. So your features could look more slenderized and brings it out more, and it just basically makes your face look more proportionate, and it makes your features noticeable, like your cheekbones and whatever else you want to contour. Okay, so now we're going to contour our nose, which I definitely have to do because I feel like I have a big nose. So we're just going to take that blunt again from MAC, and people usually use a big fluffy brush to contour the sides of their nose, but I see there's no point in that because you're just basically, it's not that concentrated, and it doesn't really create that line that you need to elongate your nose. So we're gonna just take a normal eyeshadow brush, and it's really small, it's fluffy, and this is from Sephora. And we're gonna take some of that, put it on both sides, tap some off, and we're gonna start from, see where your tear duct is? You're gonna start right here where your tear duct is, right next to your tear duct, and you're gonna create that line down your nose just like that. You guys could tell the difference already. And then you're gonna do the other side. Look what a difference that makes. Totally makes it look better. And now what you're going to do is where your nostrils is, you're just going to make that triangle shape right here. See that? See where your nostrils is? You're just going to follow your nostrils, and you're just going to create that triangle. And what that does is it makes your nose bridge, when you contour it, it totally makes your nose bridge longer and slenderized. So when you make this triangle, it just pretty much meets with this line that you did right here, which finishes off the look. Okay, so you can already tell, you can totally tell the difference. Okay, so now what I also like to do is, you see how there's that harsh line? You could either take another brush and you can just blend that out, or just put some powder and just blend it out with that. But what I like to do is I like to take a stippling brush, and what I'm using today is the Sonia Kashuk stippling brush, and this is usually made for stippling on your liquid foundation to give it more of a flawless effect. So, but I'm gonna use it as my blending tool. So our contour cheeks and our jawline and our contour nose, we're just gonna blend everything out. And this is really good for blending because the bristles are really soft and they're really gentle on your face. And we're gonna contour the sides of the nose. Our jawline, our cheekbones, and this is just going to diminish any harsh lines that you created when you contour it, so you don't see that long line, so it doesn't look that noticeable. And our temples and our forehead and our nose. Okay? Now I'm also going to put on this, where is that? Kim Kardashian usually uses a bright pink blush on her cheeks, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take this bright pink blush right here. And I actually got this section from my Sephora palette, and it's this palette right here. It comes with eyeshadows and lip glosses and blushes in the bottom. So the blushes are right here, and you could actually, they're removable, so you could take them with you on the go. So it looks like that. So I'm going to be taking that bright blush, and we're just going to put that right there. And then for the lips, we're just going to apply Angel lipstick from MAC, which Kim loves. And to give it more of a glossy finish, we're going to take a lip gloss from Victoria's Secret, and it's called Innocent. And this is just going to make your lips a little shinier. Okay, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!